else. Always acting like you go and help yourself. Child, listen, y'all. Oh my God. It's raining, it's pouring. Today ain't gonna be boring. I know that's right. But listen to this, y'all. Uh, I've been listening to Remy Ma since yesterday. Listen. Oh. I like Remy Ma new song, y'all. Man, she said, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me try to get in this house. Well, it's dry. Listen, they telling me I should wait, but wait for what? The wait is up. Look, it's time. Y'all, hold on. She said, see, I know what the problem is. I don't really brag enough, but you don't really brag about money where your bag is up. You want to be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. Ooh, y'all. When I tell y'all she ate down with that line right there. She went so hard. She say, watch how you talk to me. Getting on some promo on my bad. Y'all. She said the wait is up. Look, it's time. And if you see me with it, it's mine. Ooh, she said, when these other girls rap, it's just rhymes. When I rap, it's always 10 dimes. Stop playing with me. I got these. Y'all, that's my song, y'all. Hey, good morning. She said they for what? The wait is up. Look, it's time. And if you see me with it, it's mine. Ooh, she ate down on there, y'all. When I tell y'all, she ate that up. Yeah, now, truth is. Mm. You want the truth? Hit the like button. You want the truth? You got to be able to handle it over here with me. So shout out to that, baby. Yeah, oh, Remy Ma didn't have to eat that song like that. She didn't have to eat that song like that. She said, man, I be thinking I know it word for word, but I guess I still got a little bit to learn because she said, I know what the problem is. I don't really bag enough, but you don't really when your bag is up. See, I don't know what she say right before she say, you want to be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. Ooh! Yo. Keeping it all the way real and to be actual and factual. Um, I know, hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm trying to get comfortable. um, yeah, no, I wasn't gonna go live. I wasn't because it's not a lot going on, you know. And when it's not a lot going on, it just is what it is. I be like, y'all know how I feel. I take it as a sign. Yeah. Yeah, no, the truth is, I just take it as a sign, you know, that God is like, it's okay. It's okay. Go touch grass. You know what I'm saying? Put social media down for today and just go touch you some grass. You know what I'm saying? I said, just go touch you some grass instead. So Um. Anyway, and I'm feeling a little sleepy too. But I've been up since like I've been up. Like, yeah, it's great. You ain't gonna have it both ways. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be here that long, y'all. This ain't gonna be no very lengthy live. But happy Friday, everybody. Today gonna be a good one. Um, you gotta claim it. I didn't live long enough to know that, like, you gotta claim stuff, okay? It is what it is. Go on, claim it, cause if you want it, sure, it is what it is. If you want it, go on, claim it. And I want it. I'm tell you that right now. I want a damn good Friday, amen. Shoot, I know that's right. But like, yes, no. So I came on here to talk that talk with y'all. Hold on. My thoughts is coming around the mountain, child. They are. They coming around the mountain. They gotta catch up, though. I need them to catch up. Period. I already had me something to eat. I stopped by Waterburger this morning. I sure did. I'll tell y'all that all the time though. Like when I cook, I don't always I usually have my leftovers for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? When I cook. So like and long story short, I'm just used to, eating regular food shoot for breakfast sometimes. But this morning I went ahead and got me some Whataburger shots. I already ate. I know that's right. Not hungry. Ain't got to stop the show for that. Whew. So shout out to that. Got me something to eat. And now I'm gonna be here with y'all. Talk with y'all for a little bit. Now I still don't got my books. So it is what it is. I'm gonna have to. I know I didn't did 2 shows that I could think of. Truth is, I know I did yesterday and I did today. And because one of them, remember, I was like, this ain't no show. This ain't no official show. This one ain't on the books. You know what I'm saying? I remember I did this. So I just got to keep up with these two. It is what it is. So anyway, at least they not missing. I know where they are. So shout out to that. We're going to get this one recorded. But yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. So today, we're going to be talking. Everything going on these internet streets. And baby, when I tell y'all it's not that much. Well, hold up. Let me go with what I want to start with. So I want to start with fans like giving Glow a hard time. So I don't know if everybody knows, but like fans have been like giving Glow a hard time. Mm-hmm. Like Zero said, this is hard times. Pray for your people, cause everybody, like Simon been lighting, I'm dropping. Hey, I know that's right. So shout out to that. And y'all gonna make a pull a stunt or two, cause this is hard time. So shout out to that. Now, anyway, what was I telling y'all? Oh yeah, Glow. That's my girl. I like Glow. But I will say this though. Glow, okay, is seemingly affected, right? By her and Megan the Stallion's little association, friendship, whatever you want to call it, coming to an end, And Glow, I want to just say, prayers. I feel you. But hopefully she could get over things um sooner rather than later, right? Because especially because child, especially because Megan Megan ain't paying that no mind. Yeah. I say Megan don't care. She don't care. She don't care. She don't care. I'm not gonna say she don't care. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. All right, my bad. Child, so anyway. Yeah, now, oh, I got this bump in my ear. It hurts so bad. Yeah, it hurts so bad. Every time I try to itch my ear, scratch my ear, stick my finger in my ear, it just hurt me so bad. I forget it's there. But anyway, yeah, yeah, but now it is what it is. Wishing Glow, nothing but the best. But like right now, yeah, like I don't know, Glow might wanna. Cause see, this is the thing. I listen. I don't know. But like, it just be seeming like people automatically think that they have to defend Megan. You know. I don't know if it's the hottie boot camp or what. Okay. Yeah, now truth is, okay, these people be ready to go, they be ready to get it behind Megan. So for real, I'm just saying, Glow better cool it. Period. Just like a just like a freaking slushy. Glow better go, Glow better get somewhere and cool it, okay? According to Megan fans, because one of the blogs had posted Glow. And people was talking about, man, bump out at Glow. So what was funny? remember, remember, I told y'all, Glow had posted, like the laughing emoji, and people thought she was laughing at Megan because Megan and Clay had broke up. Now I will say this though. Well, I don't want to say that. I just let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and okay. So anyway, I know Shannon Sharp had asked Michael Beasley if there's like anybody that he feels like is, I think he said like either similar to him or who he just think is good right now. And he said something about Brandon Ingram, and I was like, okay, ain't that Glow boyfriend? I think that's Glow's dude. I think so. Oh, what I. So anyway, but like, yeah, say yeah. Go ahead on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you know. But this is the thing. They be being messy. Real messy. So, I think it's possible that somebody that might have did well, see, then that's why they be having teams too, though. Yeah, for the most part, they be trying to keep a team, I feel like. But nah, I feel like a lot of mess be getting back and forth. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Mm. Back and forth. Now I know one thing, baby. I might have to put my car on the Seaside series because when I tell y'all, baby, this baby been back and forth to the gas station. I'm like, the hell? Sick of going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I just, down this road, it just seemed like a seesaw. I am. So anyway, but yeah, shout out to Glow. Who, the fans, like they listen. It's almost like they pull her to the side and did the old Clarissa. What's going on with you? Clarissa, I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? I said, what's going on with you? They just had to pull Glow to the side, period. Mm, mm. Shout out to the fans, It is what it is. Shout out to the fans for like, I don't know. I mean, dare I say it, for not being so fickle. Yeah, because they people blow with the wind these days. Yeah, no, truth is they do. They really just blow. Well, it seems seemingly. Okay. Blow with wherever the wind is going. And yeah, I said shout out to the fans, you know what I'm saying, for like you know, holding Megan down in hard times. Yeah, I know that's right. Because it is what it is. People was like, Glow, don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? But they been saying that from the beginning. From when she first did it, people was asking her, like, what? What's funny? You know, people been wanting to laugh too. Laugh or get on her ass. One of the two. Okay, so anyway, shout out to that. Listen, I just want to see Glow leave it alone. Like I said now, maybe there's some, like, maybe people are being messy behind the scenes. You know how I go. You know how when you don't like somebody comes telling you something, see, like, y'all. Hold on real quick. You know how people be being messy. You know what I'm saying? I see. I'm not like that. I mean, of course, I'm not like that. Period. So shut up, that. But like, I'm just not. I'm not like I'm not with the mess either. You know, like I might let you tell me something. You know, I might let you tell me something. I might let you tell me something, something. But like, you ain't finna keep telling me what such and such said. Nah, don't keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually I'm gonna tell you I don't care. Period. Eventually I'm gonna tell you I don't give a fuck in my Chris Tucker voice. It is what it is. Because honestly, it's gonna be in my best interest. Yeah, that's gonna be in my best. This gonna be one of your best bets to just not care. you know. Um, but it is what it is. I cannot tell her how to process, when to process. I can only give my advice. And my advice is don't ever, 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 ever be walking around here, looking crazy behind somebody that ain't looking crazy behind you. It just is what it is. Because at this point, Megan, by good sex is this. She pays this whole situation dust. Mm. Shout out to that. She do. She be paying this whole situation dust. Like she don't be that we know. You know what I'm saying? She don't really mention glow. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Because that's another thing about Megan, though, that I was going to say. Megan is the type of girl, she'll address it in her music. Yeah, no, truth is, like, that, for instance, if you get into it with Megan Thee Stallion today, one thing you gonna know, two things for sure. She 9 times out of 10, she not gonna jump online. Like what she did with Clay was kind of out of character for her because she don't do that type of stuff. She don't jump online and be like, such and such and such and such. Nah, she don't do that. She gonna put your ass in a freestyle or you gonna make the album. you know? It is what it is. So, but let's just everybody move on in peace. Shoot. And that's another thing too. That's why, I don't know. I don't really know how to put it, but like the way Glow acting, that's how you know it wasn't like an amicable thing. You know what I'm saying? Megan must wanted to cut ties with Glow. Glow must didn't want to cut ties with Megan. Because there's no well, it is a way. But there shouldn't be no way, right? That you was like, you got your Meek Mill on, right? Mm, mm. Out to just end up turning around and you know, like steady picking, child, like a piece of wood on a tooth. Like she be picking. It is what it is. Like I see it, we all see it. Hell, Ray Charles probably see it. Man, Glow be picking with her. Glow be picking with Megan a little bit. Seemingly, allegedly. I ain't gonna say it like it's actual. It's actual. I'm just what I'm saying? It be looking like it. But I'll be so happy. Mm-hmm. Shout out to that. I'll be so happy when she's able to just let it go. You know, it is what it is. Just move on, let it go. But that's why I said you just don't ever know. It's I can imagine it's probably a bunch of, because for instance, um, like for instance, hey, I had dang, what's this? What's that stuff we call it? Like let's say I want to do a summer fest. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like a little damn, y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit, like a concert and stuff. Like everything is weird now. You don't never know. We don't never know what Megan be like now. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? No. you can't book me and book her. Like I just think that things get weird. whatnot, whatnot. So I really can't speak to that for real because if they really do be tripping behind the scenes and it be things going on behind the scenes, where like let's say Glow get booked for something and then they end up telling her no, never mind, and she find out it's because something with Megan, you know, I know how that could be a little. Yeah, stuff like that. You messing up my bag, you playing with my bag. Yeah, nah, we beefing forever. Like Cardi B said. But mm, anyway, let's continue. But before I do, I want to wish everybody involved the best. Okay, I want to wish them well. All right. So anyway, shout out to that. Let's keep it moving. Now, do we want to talk Blueface first or Tasha K? Y'all hit the like button and let me know which one y'all want to talk first. Are we talking Blueface or Tasha? Tasha or Blueface? Y'all, hold on. I'm gonna put y'all on a brief hold while y'all decide if y'all want to talk Tasha K first or Blueface. Which one? Hit the like button. Okay. So anyway, um, what y'all decide? Oh, so y'all decided y'all rather talk Tasha K. Okay, bet. So listen. All right, let's get up into this now. Oh Lord, I said, this was crazy. So listen to this. Tasha, which I like Tasha. It is what it is. So Tasha, please don't, try not to take no offense to what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to offend you. I just wanna, I wanna keep it real with myself first, and my audience second. Oh, well not. That's it. Mm, mm. And that's gonna be all. Yeah, for real. I think that's just gonna be out. So listen. So Tasha, I don't know, like what did? Okay, so she did a video addressing the rumor that Vlad had put out. Yeah, now truth is, Vlad put the rumor out that Nicki Minaj's husband is not living with her right now. Mm. And that was ooh, I really don't know what to say about that, but that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy coming from Vlad too at that. But anyway, let's continue. So Tasha seemingly got mad at Vlad for what he said about Nikki. Okay. And so she put up a clip on her Instagram. I didn't see the whole thing. I did not see the whole video, but I saw a clip that she put on Instagram where she was seemingly going off on Vlad. for what he said about Nicki Minaj. Child. Well, tell me why right after that, right after that, child. She put up another clip on Instagram saying, like basically, Hawaiians was saying that, I really didn't get everything that she was saying, but let me tell y'all what. So I'm not gonna even act like I'm repeating what she said, verbatim. But let me tell y'all what I gathered from it. Okay. So shout out to that. Can we do that? Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a little bit better. This is gonna be a little bit better. She was basically saying, that what I gather from it is basically she was saying that Hawaiians don't really like how uh I think they think she is biased, towards Nicki Minaj. Like, I don't know if they think she doesn't report on Nicki, like all things Nicki, or they don't like how she reports on Nikki. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. Either she ain't talking about her, or they don't really like how she talking about her. I don't know what. But I will say Tasha was saying that, like, she listening to them, and like kind of what they say goes, and she said she gonna begin to start reporting a little differently now. Child, listen. That really didn't sit right with the Barbz like that though. The Barbz was basically telling Tasha that you know, if she was to switch it up or if she was to do too much, they were saying they gonna quit rocking with her and they gonna quit supporting her platform. And I said, ooh, ah, eat, cause child, look, um, like I know that's the last. Oh, child. That's like it's just like that's kind of one of the last things you want to hear. They're like people are thinking about drawing support from you. Now I will say this though. Sometimes, hey, you know, you gotta, sometimes you just gotta tell people to do what's best for them. Um, but nevertheless, I assume it's still annoying might not be the right word, but that's the one that I want to throw in there right now so I can move on. But no, not annoying. That ain't the right word though. Maybe bothersome, something. Yeah, something. Um, to hear, because it just is what it is. The Barbz, we all know how the Barbz is. They pretty much stick together. They do. They pretty much stick together. So they was basically telling Tasha that hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find I'm gonna see if I can find exactly what they were saying to Tasha. Cause yeah, they and see this is my thing, like I don't even remember her saying like how can I put it? I don't even remember her saying anything that, would have just set them off like that. But child, it did. Hold on. Let me see if I can find what they was saying to Tosh real quick. When she made her announcement, child. Let me see. Let me see. Here she go. Tasha K says you're about to see a change in her reporting when it comes to everyone, including Nikki. That was the post, y'all. If anybody wanted to know, that's the post. Um, Somebody said, better not drag the queen. The little momentum we bring as Nikki fans will dry up real quick. Y'all always find ways to speak on Nikki to gain traction. Okay? Y'all heard them? Y'all heard them? Y'all always find ways to speak on Nikki to gain traction. Somebody said stand for something or file for anything. Can't nobody change my thought process on nobody. Mean what you saying, say what you mean. I don't like that flip floppy stuff. Child, I don't even know if that was a bar, but I do know that a lot of barbs were they were upset. Shout out to this one person. They said laughing they butt off. Nicki Minaj fans are they put being mad, but I think she meant to put big mad or something. But I will say this though, like this one person said yes because it's giving favoritism. Where you're giving favoritism. Um, and not just commentary when it comes to Nikki. That's what one of the users said. Shout out to her. I don't know because I don't necessarily listen to every single thing that Tasha K says about Nicki Minaj. But what I will say is though, I know Tasha K's platform rocks with Nicki though. If that makes sense, does that make sense? And I like that. To keep it all the way real, you know what I'm saying? To keep it all the way real. I actually liked that, you know, because for me, it doesn't matter whether I like you, don't like you, can't stand you, love you. It really doesn't matter. I just don't, I think it's weird, right? To I think you need a balance. Does that make sense? I just feel like you need a balance. And so Tasha K creates to me. This is just to me. And not hold on, not just Tasha though. Shout out to the others too. It is some more. It's a couple others that come to my mind, but like um to me, Tasha brings a balance. And somebody saying she not biased. Barb's, let's change the way we support. That's what one of them said. Somebody said, your reporting was just fine. We come here for a different, not paid perspective. But that's what he said. Uh, keep doing you, Tasha. We trust your judgment. So I will say this: like people are divided. People really don't know how to feel. Now, hold on. All Nikki slander will be unfollowed. Yeah, the Barbs ain't going for it. Yeah. I'm telling you now, they not really going for it. So, mm, I I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Tasha gonna have to be not have to, not have to at all. Let me take that back. I think Tasha might want to be I don't know. I really don't know. Cause, you know, really, right? There's a part of me that's like, listen, do what makes sense for you and your platform. Okay, always. It just is what it is. No matter what it is, you know. I really feel that way. But then at the same time, y'all know, like Jada Waiter said, please. Okay, y'all know what Jada Waiter said. So shout out to that. Yeah, the truth is, I told y'all so many times yesterday. I know y'all know. Okay, period today. So hit the like button. But like, yeah, and Jada Waiter words, just don't. You see, don't F up the brand. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's but this is what I wanted to say when I was saying I don't want to offend Tasha. And I don't, because I don't mean to offend her at all. But I couldn't help but wonder, like I can't help but wonder, like, if what Tasha is saying is 100% true, you know? Because I tell y'all all the time, I think, I'm a thinker, right? So if you tell me something, I just might say to myself, um, I might say, you know, like, well, I might say, well, what could be another reason? you know, it just is what it is. Because I think I just like it's really kind of hard to explain. I don't even know what that's about, but yeah, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, y'all. For real, I ain't got time for today. But like, no, overall, I just wonder, like, if something is going on between Tasha and Nikki. You feel me? You feel me? Like, that's my only thing. I just wonder that. Does that make sense? Because it's like I said, I'm gonna, so I'm a thinker. I don't know what else to tell you. So, like, yeah, I like to use my common sense too. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Say, yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I'm saying? Period. I think I just like to use my common sense. Maybe that's what it is. If you add that up, yeah, come on. I said, come on, come on, come on, come on, come and talk to me. I think if you add up the fact that, one, I like to use my common sense, and two, I don't like being lied to. No, I don't. I don't like being lied to. So maybe that's another reason why I will think the hell out of whatever somebody said. You know what I'm saying? I'll examine it, I guess, so to speak, pick it apart. It don't matter. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's just something that I do. So anyway, yeah, I couldn't help but wonder, because this is my thing. Like, if things are on the up and up, right? If things are on the up and up with Nikki and Tasha, Would you be well, let me say this. If things on the up and up between them, I just don't really see her being like, you know what, I'm gonna change the way I'm reporting on her. Like it just, you know, I don't know. It does just don't really make a lot of sense unless. See, this is the thing. Like I said, I'm not. Y'all know I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere to get the tea, but I haven't been wherever Tasha is for a very long time. You know, like I'm not on her app, and I don't never see Tasha live on YouTube no more. I see her videos sometimes, but I don't see her live. You know, so I don't really know what happened, so to speak. Like I don't know if you know what I'm saying. People was really going off on her about whatever she was saying about Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I don't know if that part is actual and factual. I just gotta throw that out there. I will say this though. Um yeah, I mean it is what it is. It really is. But I'm gonna be tuned in moving forward. And I will say this too. I will say this too. Let me just say this. So I think Tasha gonna change some things up, but I don't think it's gonna be no drastic change. I don't. Cause one, I think Tasha likes Nikki. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Like, just like I be like, that's my girl. Yeah, period. Hands down. Nicki Minaj, man, that's my girl. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You know? Uh, it just is what it is. Yeah, no, that's my girl. I don't care. I listen, don't even what y'all say, I say, y'all say, I say, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. So I just feel like, I think Tasha K, like, I think she likes Nikki. You feel me? Um, so I don't see it just really being no drastic change like that. But the fact that she said it probably is some type of change coming, and maybe she just wanted to let people know, shoot, it is what it is. I got a bruise on my leg. I don't even know why. But like, either way though, they gonna be all right. But the Barbs, yeah, they like now they probably gonna be even more tuned in. Like that'd be so funny when people do that. Now they gonna be probably, you know what I'm saying? Oh, child, touch gotta do your thing. It is what it is. But I will say this. I will say this. Now, but like now, let me say this though. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? If Tasha feelings for Nikki has changed though. You know what I'm saying? I will say this if they did. Damn, that was quick. Because she was just defending her with the Vlad thing. So yeah. But like we don't ever know that. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying. Like if Tasha feels anything different from Nikki, then who knows? Because I'm gonna tell you like this. Tasha put up that goddamn on GoFundMe. And I don't know if they GoFundMe, I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know who then gave to it, who haven't gave to it, and I don't know if Tasha would feel anyway. Tasha, if you hear this, yeah, because I know your winos be over here every now and again. Hey winos, shout out to y'all. Mm? Mm. Pooper stars, say the winos, what's up? Uh anyway, yeah, winos, y'all go ahead and tell Tasha this. Send her this. Um, And it's crazy too. Of course I would lose my damn thought. Of course I would. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There it is. Um, yeah, I wanna know. I wanna know, Tasha. Uh you know, like, and I want the truth. Please, I promise you I can handle the truth. So shout out to that. I wanna know like okay, so cause like even for y'all, chat, audience, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it too. So let's say y'all make a GoFundMe. If y'all make a GoFundMe, is it certain people that y'all expecting to give to it? Is it certain people y'all expecting not? Like, like is like, like no, no, no. This is the question. Is it certain people that y'all expect to give? And if they don't, would y'all be upset? That's that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same question that I have for Tasha. You know what I'm saying? Just bottom line. Because listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Cause listen, y'all know how I tell y'all. I've been telling y'all this year that I just been coming to a lot of realizations, revelations, and stuff, whatever, however, you know, and yeah, it's possible that Tasha just woke up one day and was like, you know what, I really do be going hard for her, and um like I don't know, maybe, with very little in return you know, or not even that. Maybe she was just like, I be going hard for her, you know what I'm saying? I just don't really want to do that no more. Who knows? That's possible too. Maybe somebody on her team brought it to her attention that, like, I like, listen, I don't know. And I'll take a step further. If you listen to Tasha, she said her winos. So I'm assuming that maybe her winos ain't feeling the way she reports on Nikki. I don't know. But I know the the Barbz is something else. This is my thing though. Barbz. Y'all ain't gonna let Tasha have it. She can't have it. Y'all let Tasha have it. Cause like, man, at the end of the day, Tasha don't be saying one, she don't be saying nothing bad about Nikki. Y'all know her and Nikki is cool. She basically be riding for Nikki hard. Okay. Two, y'all got enough channels though. Yeah, no. Let's talk about it. The Barbz. Oh God. First of all, it's two Barbs. It's two Barb channels that I rock with heavy. So shout out to that and shout out to them. It's Exotic T. Shout out to Exotic T. I rocks with his page tough. Oh, and he's a Barb. Oh, 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 oh. You get your entire life, everything Barb, Barb this, Barb that. You see, ain't no in between over there, okay? Um, and then the T plug. Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to the T plug. I like her content. Barb, straight. What? They gonna go hard each and every day. Like those two channels, I know for sure are Barb channels down. Okay. Like they rep Nicki Minaj down. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say but it's so many more. Like I can go on and on and on and on. Shout out to that Barb Dre too. I like his content. But like y'all got so minty and plenty. But I feel them though. Cause just like I like how Tasha K reports on Nicki Minaj, I would assume they do too. So I don't know. I personally feel like they feel like they losing something. That's why they think they had to say whatever it was they said to Tasha. Now anyway, y'all, after that, I'm ready to move on. Okay. I wish everybody well though. Everybody involved in this story, child. I wish them nothing but the best. Okay. Mm, mm. Because it's at the end of the day, it's gonna be just fine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Mary J. Blige said, no matter what happens, you got to strut. Okay, like Betty Loves. Buddy. Like Buddy Love said. So shout out to that. But like, child now. Anyway, let's continue. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. Yeah. Now, anyway, so last but not least, child, Blueface. Blueface, I said, "Ooh, take the what and leave the what." He, nah, I don't know what to say about Blueface. I really don't. So let me just go ahead and keep going. Let me tell y'all what happened was. So yesterday I seen a clip of Blueface talking to the girl, right? The girl, I think her name is Rella. Rella? It's Rella or yeah, I think it's Rella. This girl that says she pregnant by him. Now, first of all, child, I'm still here. Y'all know I like to leave y'all hanging every now and then. Cause I hold on, cause y'all know I'm hardly ever speechless. But yeah. Mm, mm. Truth is, this one here, like, yeah, nah, they trying to take me through there. Blueface, oh. I see why DJ Academics was like, he need to be on TV. He do. But the thing about Blueface is, though, it's cool. You can put him on TV. But, like, nah, this is his everyday life. So it's like, ugh. Like, you better not cut the cameras off. You're gonna miss something. And it's crazy too. I think you're gonna miss a little something, something. But now it's funny too, because remember when DDG first tried to get Blueface a stream, he didn't want to. Remember? He did not want to stream. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't skip, man. Now you got the boy. You gonna have to make him go night night. They keep him out online, you know. Child, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it because they be acting like them streaming checks be real nice. So shout out to that. Mhm. Mm. Now, cause remember yesterday I was telling y'all Blueface said something about Nevaeh May. Now, see that's the thing though. You never know, child. Y'all know these people be putting 20 on 10. Yeah, they just like to blow it up. They gonna do that. So anyway, but he said something about 9,000 to $12,000 though. You know, which I don't doubt that Blueface is bringing something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not something in for real on stream. Cause like I said, he always online. Shoot, and he is. Man, that boy be online. But anyway, child, so he at the nail shop talking to the girl on the phone and oh Lord. See, now I see what the fans be talking about. Yes. Blueface just like I think some stuff of course, right? Some stuff people do change, and then some stuff they just don't, you know? And like when he was telling that girl, he was basically telling her that like cause he said something about a baby getting in her way, and she was like, "Oh, a baby gonna get in my way. What a baby gonna stop me from doing?" He was like, "Oh, okay, you got it all figured out. I can't tell you nothing." She's okay, well, I ain't gonna be there. He like, and I got $500 a month for you. I said, oh. You know what I'm saying? He talking about he in debt and but yeah, I just got deja. Ooh, from Christian. I did. He's so oh Lord. See, I think he has a wrapping it up problem. Yeah, he must do. He has to. Cause and I'll take it a step further. Remember Krishan said, like, she said, it seemed like Krishan tried to insinuate that things have happened in the past before multiple times with multiple pregnancies. It seemed like that's what she was what she had insinuated. And so she was like, no. She was putting her foot down. She said she wanted that baby. And it's like I remember all of them trying to convince her not to keep it. Yeah, no, him, his mom. Well, I can't say Carlissa for sure, but yeah, Miss, yeah, she was in on it. Jaden, I mean, all of them, they was coming for that girl, and then he did Nevaeh like that too in the beginning. Yeah, he did, and then that's when him and Jaden had linked up together, and Jaden was telling her like, yeah, come on, come over here, Jaden crazy. Jaded is a lot, okay? She a mess. Jaded is a mess, you know. She funny though. I like Jaden. I didn't ended up starting to like Jaden. At first I wasn't that fond of Jaden. But that's because I didn't know nothing about Jada. Besides the fact that she didn't like Krishan and she used to act like she wanted to fight Krishan all the time. And like me being like on Krishan's side, like I kind of didn't like Jaden that much in the beginning. It is what it is. But like once I, man, start minding my business for real and like paying attention to what be going on, I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Really, Jada had every right to do whatever she did. And I can honestly say, again, I just be minding my business, but I still really don't like some of the stuff that Jaden be saying. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Christian, I don't. Like and I'll take it a step further. Like I be like, well, like Remy Ma said, might blow a little smoke, but it never get ducked. Like, yeah, cause like what? Like yeah, like remember when Blueface first got out and they was out trying to have the kids together at that arcade place and stuff. Like I think who was that? Krishan out on the ground with security trying to hold her child. Listen. But yeah. I mean, Jaden is okay. She okay. I like Jaden. She don't be doing nothing for real. She like to pop it every now and again. But anyway, yeah, they was trying to act, they was trying to be funny with Nevaeh at first. So like, yeah. Well, one thing about it, she might as well get ready for that. He gonna keep doing that. He is gonna keep doing that until he can't no more. Okay. And then I take it a step further. know that this girl is really pregnant. Try, because as a woman, you know the game, right? You know, like women can lie and pretend to be pregnant or pregnant by you, and it ain't all the time, okay? Like all the time. And they was already saying that this girl done typed up a fake doctor paper. Well, I allegedly, I don't know how true it is, because some people were saying, mostly everybody was saying it didn't sound like it came from a doctor's office. I know that, you know. So first red flag, you know what I'm saying? Big bright red flag. The hell? Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying, girl? Please. Y'all know I don't play. I don't play. Shoot, I don't want to do that. I don't even want to be talking about this if it ain't no baby. You know what I'm saying? Here I am sitting here wasting my time talking about her, and this girl got a fart rolling around in her belly. Child would be mad as heck at Blueface. I would be mad at myself first, Blueface second. You know what I'm saying? Now he gonna be through for bragging this stupid. Stupid stuff on the internet, but child, it just is what it is. You know, it's content. It's content for him, so he probably really don't care. But I will say this: he was kind of acting like, you know, he like he was he to me he acting like he nervous. He is. He smiling, talking about he only got $500 a month and all of that, which people say he trying to sell it. Girl, girl, somebody better tell her to take her and that little fart to Cali. Yes, girl, you and that little gas better move out. Girl, listen, honey, I don't know. I don't know. I tell you like this, I have no words. I will say this though, whether if the girl is pregnant or not, I just like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that because, yeah, I think it makes Nevaeh feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, oh, you thought you was special, like 50 Cent said. Okay, you thought you was special. Oh, he told me, Meech that. No, but for real, but who knows, child? Again, we don't even know. We don't even know if it's a baby involved or not. But all I know is another character has been added to the circus. A girl named Rella. And child, she said she keeping the baby. She said she keeping it. And child, she going hard too. She going hard. Um, but yeah, she said she keeping her baby. And she said she gonna be Blueface's first black baby mama. And somebody was like, what is Krishan? Somebody said, well, what is Krishan? And Krishan ain't black. And this is the thing. This what I think the girl meant by that, because I didn't even think about this last night when they were saying that. I think she mean dark. Cause she's a brown girl. She a brown skin girl. Child. So anyway. But yes, y'all. So he was sitting up there trying to basically convince her that, you know, he ain't it. And shoot, that baby. And I'm like, Blueface better figure it out fast. You know, he better figure it out fast because he was saying he want a whole lot of kids, and I believe him. You know, I do. But I don't know if he necessarily want a lot of baby mamas though. Like, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I just wouldn't recommend that for no one, you know? And I take it a step further. These men with 50, 11 of them, no, and not Nick Cannon either, because Nick is Nick is Nick, you know? And like it's hard to explain, but we all know how Nick is. Nick, to me, Nick is Hollywood, you know. And I say that in the most respectful way that I can because I do like Nick. I like Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? I do. I really do. I like Nick Cannon. But one thing I can't say again, like I said, Nick is to me, he's so Hollywood that I don't feel like he will really, 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 you know what I'm saying? Tell us how it is having a lot of baby mamas. No, just the future don't get up in here and tell us how it go. You know, because we know with future we gonna get the real. Yeah, no. Future ain't finna sugarcoat it. Future ain't finna make it seem like it's la la land. Future don't and that we know of. Future don't be with one baby mama, you know, during Christmas time on a ski trip, you know, so to speak. Like this is totally different. But like some of these people, you know, that know, you know, how it is and how hard it is. Man, they should be talking to some of these people. Shoot, it is what it is. Cause that's another thing that's weird to me about Blueface. He could have been had 50, 11 kids and baby mamas if that's what he was gonna do. What made him want to do that now? You know, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, no, truth is, cause that little boy, his son is like probably anywhere between 8 and 10 years old. So, you know, and then like, yeah, of course he got his daughter too. But like, so he been a dad anywhere from like 8 to 10 years. He like it's just hard to explain, but most guys, if they gonna be like that, they usually be like that from the beginning. You know, like right when they start having kids, they just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of some country Wayne ish, if you will. But child, look, I don't know. Cause one thing about Blueface, and I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep on saying it, man. That boy, he knows like he know how to do that content stuff real good, like really good. So that's another thing too. To me, you just don't know what's real and what ain't. But child, I guess we all tuned in, trying to see what's gonna happen next, child. You know that's right. But anyway, Booba Stars, this your girl Shay Renee. I came myself, I comfort, baby. And get what? I got y'all the news and my opinion. And now I'm out. So shout out to that. Happy Friday, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. I know I sure am gonna try. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Replay gang. Y'all get in here. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Don't forget I love you all. And I especially love y'all for loving me. Bye.